Hi, so this is your 3 litre Camelbak crux lumbar reservoir. And this isn't really a message for customer services. Ideally, I'd like this to be a message for the development team. If you don't keep them completely insulated, they need to know really that this is utterly rubbish. I'm sure they're very proud of it, but they really shouldn't be. And so I'm a paraglider pilot. I've just got back from flying with my brand new bladder. Bought it literally just before I went out a week ago. Been flying in the Alps, and when you're 4,500 meters up the side of Mont Blanc and 5 hours into a flight, what you really don't want is to find that this tube has kinked, because funnily enough that stops it working. And so why are you using a tube that can kink? You can get kink-free hoses. You can make something that doesn't kink. How this isn't on your radar, I can't imagine. I've got a kink-free garden hose. Why? Anyway, you need to sort that. That's outrageous. It matters. Secondly, your opening where the filler opening, whatever that's called, that falls out of its little plastic thing all the time. It kind of goes in there and it seems like it's in, and then it turns out it falls out when you're halfway through filling it. That's just annoying, but what the hell? When you're putting this on, so you fill it up, and then you go to put the top on, so you slap that on and you do it up, and you've done it up nice and tight, and oh look, it's bloody leaking everywhere, all over the place, all over your stuff. I'll try again. I'll whack it on, do it up. Oh yeah, that time it worked. It's about 1 out of 10. Most of the time when you screw it on, look, oh, it's cross-threaded again. Why is that so easy to cross-thread? Oh, like, this was brand new, and even if you try really hard, literally 80-90% of the time it'll be cross-threaded. So that's just, obviously, come on, test your stuff. Oh, that's not on again. Anyway, your proprietary mouthpiece cover, which I had to buy separately. Why have I got to buy it separately? Why does this not come with a mouthpiece cover? Any Camelbak, you've got a mouth thing that goes in your mouth, swinging around on the end of a 1 meter hose. Obviously, every Camelbak needs a mouthpiece cover on it. How is that not standard? Anyway, so I bought your expensive proprietary Camelbak mouthpiece cover, which was a nightmare to get on there, but I managed to make it work eventually with a lot of fiddling, which was annoying. And then find that it gets in the way of the locking mechanism. So the locking mechanism still kind of works, and it does more or less work. But I want my locking mechanism to fully 100% engage, so it definitely doesn't leak over £5,000 worth of paraglodding stuff in my bag. I don't want it so that it's 90% locked and probably won't leak, but maybe it will. And your locking mechanism, why is this like this? On all your Camelbaks that I've seen, it's clearly the wrong way around. This should be fail-safe. That should be locked so that when you knock it, it stays locked, rather than that's locked, so when you knock it, it gets knocked onto open and it leaks over all your stuff again. So if you're going to build a locking mechanism, make it so that it's fail-safe and it locks this way around, not this way around. Again, test your stuff and you'd know this. This is the wrong way around. That should be locked, that should be open, obviously. Anyway, other than that, it's a perfectly nice Camelbak, and well done, good job.